What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here with some more Borderlands pre-sequel news and information. Just this morning, 2K and Gearbox has revealed exactly what Nisha The Lawbringer, who by the way is the Sheriff of Lynchwood from Borderlands 2, exactly what her action skill does. What? That's right, I know we were waiting for Gamescom or PAX to see one of these reveals, but they have done it early. And it's kind of lame. Alright, her action skill is called Showdown. Now what this does is basically it automatically locks on your enemy's critical hit points and gives you massive bonuses to all your stats. So you get extra gun damage, fire rate, reload speed, accuracy, bullet speed, and recoil reduction, and you get it by the barrel full. So those of you guys out there that were predicting a Red Dead Redemption Deadeye style action skill, bravo. You called it. Except it seems to me it's kind of like a lame version of it, because the gun literally snaps around at the targets on its own. Now, it's kind of funny looking, because it literally looks like that the gun is bending around the screen when you're doing it with the hip fire. Now, it also seemed to be a little bit glitchy sometimes, where it was auto-targeted on geysers and objects on the screens that were enemies. But remember, this is pre-release footage that they were showing, so there are going to be a little bit of bugs inside there, so I hope they can iron that out before the actual game comes out. But if you actually hold into iron sights and you flick the thumbstick left or right, it has kind of like a GTA-style auto-aim on the enemies, which, I mean, it might seem kind of clunky for keyboard users, especially when you're gonna have to be either flipping around the mouse or the A and D keys. I don't know exactly how that's gonna work, how it's gonna be mapped out, but, I mean, shit, I don't like the auto-aim in GTA. I certainly don't want it as an action skill in Borderlands. So, the actual skill lasts for 6 seconds and has a cooldown of 16 seconds. Now, there are skills that lengthen it when you get kills, and the longer that you're inside of it, you do also get more damage, but I don't like it. I feel like I would have rather had a straight up rip of the Red Dead Redemption Deadeye system, where everything kind of slows down, you pick 6 shots and pow, 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 pow. That way, you actually feel like you're hitting the critical hit points instead of the game just kind of, it's like an aimbot. It's an auto-aiming bot. And it's, like I said, I don't really feel like this is going to be the skill for me, because I am a gunslinger. I love pistols, but just, man. So, her melee animation is kind of cool, though, because it's a whip. It's like, whoosh, but it looks like it takes too long to actually hit something. Like, if something's up in your face and you're trying to just get a couple melee hits out of the way, she's going to be going through this whole whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Inside of a pinch. It does seem like it might be a little bit, clunky is the word I'm going to use to describe Nisha at first look right now. Everything just seems kind of clunky, and her whip didn't really seem to be doing a lot of damage, which is kind of a shame, because her whole Law and Order skill tree that they did show a shit ton of all her skills. We will be going over that in the next few days, but her Law and Order skill tree has a capstone that involves her whip, and they were kind of over-leveled, and it really looked underwhelming. It's, might be a little bit of a problem. Maybe, like I said, it is pre-release footage, so they do have time to get it where it needs to be. But at first look, I just kind of felt like maybe her whip animation at least needs to be sped up, because it was like, whoosh, whoosh. I need to see, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, I need to see her smacking that ass. Oh yeah, today we're gonna get nice and deep like. But the other thing about the action skill that I really don't like is, even though it's over really, really fast, it makes the screen turn kind of like old-timey, sepia, yellow, faded colored, and just, I like the colors of Borderlands. I like the bright lights and the explosions and the sparkles, and I I don't want a yellow sepia filter on my screen when I'm trying to bang bitches down with a fucking goddamn gunslinger. But the coolest thing is that I really thought was actually pretty awesome about her is she can dual wield, but only if you spec all the way down her middle tree capstone. She has a skill called One for the Each of You. And basically is, if you have a pistol, she will digistruct a copy of that pistol in her other hand. And you do not need to be in your action skill to do this. So you can literally run around at all times with dual pistols. That seems like the Nisha that I want to play as. It's just, you know, two big ass buff fucking pistols. Just pow! 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 I think I am gonna play as Nisha. I'm just gonna ignore that fucking action skills. I just want pow! Pow! I just want some big ass revolvers and then some gun buffs, some damages, and I want to do my own aiming. I want to do my own aiming gearbox. Although I do think her action skill is kind of lame. Guess what? There are people out there that play as Krieg and never use his action skill, and Hellborn Krieg still does some massive gun damage. So I'm hoping that Nisha is going to be along the same lines for me as Hellborn Krieg is for a lot of other people, where I could just sit there and run around with dual wielded pistols all the time, be like, pow, 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 pow. If you ever watched my Destiny video where I was playing as a hunter inside the PvP Iron Banner, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I say, pow, pow, pow. I love pistols and I love gunslinging. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with Nisha, but as of right now, her skill trees are what interest me, and her action skill, just kind of let it sit there. I don't need it. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my mother pop, 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 pop. I'm gonna see you guys later.